Okay, now see, if I sight that and use that, look how much higher that is. Now if I sight that one, look how that's much more in line with the rest of the knot line, so you know you have one revolution to add. 1, 2, 3. And you're right there. See? I'll illustrate that again. Fold, use your thumb, fold, use your thumb, fold, use your thumb there. Use your thumb there. You need to turn the top tight. Because that's the part of the braid that's going to show. Okay, I'm going to start it too short. You can see how when you use this, you're holding it square, straight across. It's way too high above that line of knots. There, it's right directly at that line of knots, so you can go put in your yarn. No, that way you don't have to count every single braid, every single twist. Although it will be helpful at first to start counting 1, 2, 3, 4, and then tighten up. There'll be little rhyme schemes that you can learn and little cadence, methods to cadence. You know, you're working so that your hands learn a cadence rather than left, right. They learn 1, 2, 1, 2, and try to keep a beat. I use my whole arm at the top. Make sure those braids get nice and tight, and then I just run them down as quick as I can. Look, see, the sight there, it's way too high still. One twist. You gotta keep that tight. This is also just a little pressure knot. If you don't have pressure on this knot because the braid is tight, then the yarn's going to fall out. So you have to make sure that you keep the integrity of the braid all the way down. This is not a soft-handed braiding technique. This is a strong-handed braiding technique. And you can see how flat and even these braids want to lay, which is, of course, ideal. If you can get them to want to lay absolutely flat, well, illustrate like this, absolutely flat and perpendicular to the neck, regardless of how the neck turns and curves. This pony has a nice straight, even neck. You can see how even the crest line is. It just comes up a little bit right here. But regardless of how it looks, where it is, you know, if there's a turn out here, you got to make sure that your braid stays flat to the crest of the neck. So if there's a turn, you kind of have to make sure that you turn and stay square all the time. So these hang nice and straight because they hang square to the neck. It's something that's very important to remember and to be able to adjust to.